delay on here. I do wonder if... Welcome in, everybody. Anybody. If anybody's in here, this is my first time doing this on YouTube. It's kind of like a test stream. Sounds like the audio's working. But I'm gonna mute this thing. I don't know if there's a way to flip the camera. I also don't know how the chat works. Okay. Sorry about my finger. Yeah, show me live chat. Okay. If anybody's in here, feel free to say hello. Let's try this. Let's try sharing it, see what happens. Let's see what that does. I wonder if I can try to enter my own chat here. I'm just not signed in. Let's see. Gotta see if I can monitor my chat here. If it even exists, I'm still learning how to do all this. This is just my first time trying it. I was just gonna mess with some of my toys from videos that I make and open some new ones that I got in the mail. But there's still a lot that I don't understand about YouTube live streaming yet, so this is sort of like a test stream as well. I don't know. Okay, got it. I guess I have to sign in on my other thing to check this. No, I just signed in on my thing here. Nope, that works though. We're gonna try to post something in here. Then I want to see. Okay, it does pop up on the phone. That's very good. I just want to make 100% sure that the audios are on here. I know there's a little humming, but I have my air conditioner set on low. I know there's a little humming. It's very hot. Okay. But I have my air conditioner. So that works. But yeah, the humming is the air conditioner. It's set on low. But it's very hot out today. If I do happen to get anybody in here, I suppose I can turn it off. So I'm going to put something on in the background here, probably some Sailor Moon. And I'm going to combine these guys, and then we're going to open the new, got some new Go Cheezos, new Super Sentai ring case, and the Memorial Moedits with the Boom Boom Jerkies, which that's the one I'm most excited about. Alright. And play. should be able to, I guess, see a little reflection of it in my picture back there. I'm gonna turn this light on to see if it helps. Scoot this up a little bit. Okay, that does help. It needs to go back farther to see the toys. Okay, I think that's good. This way a little bit. It's too much. Yeah. All right. I'll grab this. Because I have the instructions on the phone. I've already combined it a couple times, so I'm going to have to eyeball it because that, or I guess I can pull it up on here if I need to. It's not that complicated though. Yeah, I might actually have to look at the instructions again. No, I don't know. Let's see here. This actually, I believe, stays in here. That continues to play a lot, which gets annoying, but I can't remember if this goes right on like this. I believe it does. And this goes here. Welcome in, Mother Nature. That's why I was trying to get a hold of you again earlier. I just wanted you to check everything out, but I'm testing some things out. I have a stream here so I can see what's going on and just working on some toy stuff. I need to get some of my views up, and I figured it would be a good time to test everything out and see how well it goes. But yeah, I can see the chat, I can see everything, and right now we're working on Tegasword Whiteburn. And I have to do it without the instructions because those are on my phone, but it's not that complicated, thankfully. If I can remember where the arms go. I think they go back here. Everything looks good then. I can see your comments. They pop up on my phone too, but it's easier for me to look at them here. How do you share the live? It's not. when I'm looking on the computer, there's just a share button. It's like an arrow, and that's how I shared it to you on my phone. I hit the arrow, and then I pulled you up. Okay, good. I have the light, and yeah, everything seems good. I was hoping that I could also be able to play it on my TV, but that I gave up trying to figure that out because it was taking too long, and I wanted to go live. And I know there's the little hum. I have my air conditioner down on low as it can go because it's very hot out. People were liking the live. Thank you for liking the live. Let's see if it. I'm assuming that's you, Bill, but I just wanna see if it tells me that. Nice. Is that you liking that? Okay, I can see that. I just see like the little emotes popping up, but it's not telling me like that they're coming for you. I'm seeing your comments though, but that's okay. I'm glad it's good. It was pretty easy to get up and running. I'm just gonna finish this here. Again, I have Sailor Moon on in the background. Just some background noise. And again, I apologize about the hum of the air conditioner, but where I live, it's like 100 degrees out today, and I have it on as low as I can set it. But oh, it's the first YouTube live you watched? See, there's certain shows on here that I listen to like every day. You know, but yeah, I don't like flick through the YouTube lives that much. I'm not even 100% sure how to do that. Hold on, I gotta pay attention here through this. I don't understand why I can't figure this last part out. It looks, I've done it before and it looks, maybe this has to oh, I have to look up the instructions or something. Oh, well, we'll do the head before while I'm looking at it here. Okay, I'm gonna put this in. Take a sword, white bond. I just cannot remember how this attaches for some reason. I know I'm doing something wrong. And I don't have the instructions in front of me. This needs flipped up or something. I wonder if I can... This will be another test to see, am I still live? Or did it pause? Oh no, it looks like I'm still in. But still, I don't like how it froze. I was just going to try to look up the instructions on my phone real quick, but... I feel dumb for not being able to figure it out, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. If anybody knows... Oh, look, we got somebody new in here. We got Lauren Mitnick. Thank you. Welcome to the live. Good to see everybody in here. I am trying to figure out the last part of combining these two to make Sword White Ring, and I am blanking out on the easiest part. And my instructions are on my phone, but I'm gonna figure it out right now. easy for me to find. I might get this up just for a second and start opening some of the other stuff I have, because it's more exciting anyway. Something like this, or not. Alright. Just give up for a second here. Oops, I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody. I know that was riveting. Let's check out some new stuff. I'm going to start with what I have been most excited about and what has gotten the most amount of views on my channel. I'm not sure what the rules are on here, so I'll cut the box open down here. And alright. We've got the Boom Booms Your Keys. And oh, where'd my chat go? There it is. Hey, welcome in, Michelangelo. Showing off some new items that I got in the mail this week. So we got the keys and the new Moby Dits to register the keys. So let's get it open here. Again, I can't show this part, I don't think. Alright. Oops. Missed some tape. Okay. Been very excited about this. Yeah, thank you, Michelangelo. Brand new Moby Dits. Looks good so far. Probably have to put some batteries in here. Pop some key out. Go Kared key. And yep, looks like we're going to need pop this open. Two AAAs. So I will return in 1 moment. Okay, got the batteries. Lost the viewer, sorry. I wasn't sure if this would have the watch batteries in there already or if I should have had some ready. It'll be worth the wait though. We're the top fan. Thank you. Oh, that's amazing. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys watching. Alright. I think I closed it before I turned it on. There we go. Sailor Moon's transforming. Now I will. Gokai change. If I can do it the right way. Very nice. Now, of course, this should have the ability to read the keys from the last couple of years. If I can not knock everything over. So, try. Sorry, I have them on a shelf above me here. But we have the last couple of years. KingKaizer, Dawn Brothers keys. Try KingKaizer first. Gokai change. Upside down again. Nice. And Dawn Brothers. Nice. The shipping on this one, I had it pre-ordered from Japan, and I would say it probably took about a week and a half to get here after, but it was free shipping, so I wasn't in a hurry. I missed the initial pre-order from like a store. Like those were done back, I think, in like March. So I waited for somebody on eBay to have it, so. But if you order from certain stores that within the US, I mean, it only takes a couple days. The only thing I will say about this, and I will get the one from a couple years ago. Yeah, from Japan sometimes is very fast. There's a couple people I buy from off eBay. I mean, 3 days. I get the notification of shipping, and within 3 days it's here in the States. But some people, you know, when they're shipping for free, it takes like a week and a half. But I'm gonna grab the one from a couple years ago. It's right here. And this is that one. See, and this is the only thing I don't understand if it's made for posing. I actually saw a video about it. The new one, the logo appears to be upside down, and I'm not real sure why. The only thing I can think of is for people that cosplay, want to pose it with it like this maybe, or something. And, you know, this one can't, I mean, because it's correct. And I don't know if it's just because it's an update. I mean, other than that, they're pretty much exactly the same. This one here, obviously, we'll be able to read the new keys. This one, some of the old keys. Just gave the random new hero sign. No, it actually doesn't take that long to get stuff from Japan. I mean, even if they ship it, like I said, with the slower shipping, I think the longest I waited, I mean, this today, which I got a good deal on it, so I didn't care about the shipping. I think maybe 10 days from when they notified me shipping it. And I'd say that that's kind of slow. I'd say the average is probably about 5 to 7 days. And most of them offer free shipping, but I don't know if the price is, if you get them on eBay, the price is going to be a little bit more than if you got them from an online store like Tokyo Electables or Big Bad Toy Store or anything like that. But I don't know. I can't always pre-order them when they first come out, so I'm willing to get them off of eBay whenever I can. But let's see what other sounds this one makes. Of course, that. I forget what the how to call the Gokai Galleon. I forget what the number is, and I used to know it. Skip ahead and see what else we got here. The ending song. See what else. Is there no voice clips? You just need to make sure that they're official Bandai. Also, Bandai's who makes them. You know, you'll see like these ones here. They're like a premium Bandai item, but yeah, you definitely want to make sure that, and just check out people's feedback and stuff like that, and you'll know if somebody's legit or not. But yeah, definitely the regular Bandai. With these toys right here, you know, it has that all big right on the front. And Bandai has manufacturers and stuff in China. I forget where else, and you can get them from China, or I think it's South Korea, but and they're the exact same toys because they're made by the Bandai thing, except the ones in South Korea, the some of the dialogue, if there is dialogue in there, it might be in Korean instead of Japanese, but the Chinese ones are identical, as long as they're made by Bandai in the factory, but they should actually sell for a little bit less because most people want the Japanese toy from Japan. But again, I've missed out before, and instead of paying a fortune, I've just gotten the Chinese version. Again, you have to make sure it's the official Bandai China version, but it's an identical toy. But luckily, all these, as long as you can pre-order and stuff, you can get the Bandai Japan ones, and that just makes sure that your instructions, which are all digital now, and the box and stuff are in Japanese as well as the toy. Take a little sip of water here. But there we go. I was hoping for some dialogue. Not even. This is the one from a couple years ago. The sound does sound a little bit better on this one, I will say. Just a little bit louder, but honestly, that one from a couple years ago, so the batteries on it might just be dying. Let's see what kind of sounds it makes. So it's playing on both now. So, for the most part, except for the different stickers on the back, they're pretty much identical. I just didn't hit the buttons right on the same ones there. So this one is pretty much just an update that reads the new keys, which is very cool. It would be nice if they already knew what next year's was so they could just add it in already. Again, this isn't... That's the one that just says new hero. This is the new one. Oops, I wasn't holding it right there. I apologize. Alright, so that's how we can get to their newer sounds. There's Dawn Brothers, there's KingKaizer. Nice. We'll see if there's a new sound for KingKaizer. So I believe for KingKaizer, if it's like the one from a couple years ago, it will announce each. I thought there was dialogue for each of the different colors, as long as you had the memorial keys, which I do. I'll mess around here and see if I can figure it out. So I'm not sure if it's anything more than just announcing it like that. But we'll find out here. I'll try all the other KingKaizer ones, but before I get too carried away, we should also try out the new Boom Boomcher keys. Oh. Okay. Alright. Very nice. Un reto. Try to get them balanced here. Put this back. It's hard to pop these out without them all falling. So just do this. Okay. Alright, we're good on that. Alright, let's try out keys. Go cut change. Okay, so it just pretty much says that. Check out the other ones here. Burn Violet. So I'm assuming they're all going to have the same sound, but I will show. And pink. Boone orange. Boone black. Boone blue. And we'll do Boone blue since Boone blue was used in the show. No, I am not live on TikTok also. I am not sure how to do that. It's possible for me to, I was thinking go live on my laptop on YouTube and then doing TikTok on my phone, because TikTok won't let you go live on your laptop unless you have that creator studio, and you have to have so many thousands of followers, and I don't have enough yet. So I figured, since I just got the ability to go live on YouTube, I wanted to test this out, and then this way I can look at both. But theoretically, I should be able to go live on here on YouTube and then do TikTok on my phone. I don't know. There's also ways, there's like TriCasters and stuff like that I don't really know that much about. I mean, I'll do some digging into it, but it allows you to, you know, go live on multiple things fairly simply, but I honestly don't know how to do that yet. I have it on my phone here, and I'm checking the chat on my laptop because I do see it pop up on my phone, but it's easier to read here without having to stick my face in my phone. Go Kai change. And then I, of course, have this key, which was from when the last movie that's came out. This is the anniversary. Try this out. Very nice. Whoops. So yeah, so as far as these go, they're so pretty similar to the one that came out about 4 or 5 years ago, except for the sticker and the ability to read the new keys. But the new keys are nice, and I hope that throughout the years here they continue to just add them on, so you can continue to access them. And I'll try now. I'll grab a couple of older keys here. Grab that. Let me see. I also don't want to topple all of my keys. I apologize, this will only take me 1 second. Well, here's KingKaizer. We'll do her. Okay. Alright, let's try some of, these were the exclusive keys that came with the Memorial Saber and gun. Go Kai change. Okay. Check out yellow here. Gokai yellow. Okay, so it still does identify each of the KingKaizer by color. And I'll try a couple other. One of my personal favorites, KingKaizer. Now it sounded like it said KingKaizer. I just want to make sure that the one from a couple years ago said that, or if it didn't announce him by name, which was, KingKaizer. Okay, no, it was all random. I just wanted to make sure. Not random, but it's like the rest of the teams. Okay. And we'll try Dragon Ranger. All right. Very nice. Very happy to finally have my keys updated and to now have a movie that will read all of the keys. All right. Well, next up, which I can't, the other thing is I can't remember if this one came with a display stand or if I had to buy that separate. I think it did though, which, I mean, I guess I'm just meant to swap it out on the display stand that I already have because it's pretty much identical, but I don't know. You would think they would still put another stand in so you can display them both. But that's probably what I'll do. I'll put this one away into storage. All right. So the next thing I'm going to open up here is from the current season, Gojuja. It's the ring case, and it comes with the exclusive team ring that also has Goju Pola. Okay. Oops. More tape on the side. Alright. I'm assuming the ring is in the case. See how this pops open. Yep, just looked up. There's the stickers and the ring. And there can hold 6 rings there, and then I guess you can just put extra ones in there. Put the sticker on here, which I of course I'm gonna go for red. I like that you can pick, but I like to stay with the standard red. Cause you wolf. There we go. And now, just try out the ring. It comes with both sizes, which is nice. Okay. There's the standard ring. And there's the other side of it. Nice. And that's why I didn't worry so much about combining this, because I'm going to take out the Take a Sword so we can check the ring out. And then I'll show some of the rings in the new case. This. Get Take a Sword transformed here. I'll get Good Burn standing back up. I don't have this one right. There we go. That was the Take a Sword dough. Let me finish getting white burn stuff. Or, sorry, good burn. Like Sailor Moon you're hearing in the background. I just have it playing Sailor Moon R the second season. This is not locking in. It's supposed to, of course. But I'm probably not doing something right. There we go. Whoop. There's a good burn. Gotta stick this back in here so I don't lose it. Now we have to take a sword. I'll mute this so you can hear it because it's not as loud. And the new ring. Finger. Very nice. We'll check out now what some of the rings look like in the case. Just give me one moment to grab the rings. Alright, here is just some of the rings I've already collected. I don't know where. The Goju Eagle ring fell out. About that. This guy fell out. And I made a video that I'll be posting soon that goes through all of them. All the Super Sentai rings. I already have one posted for the Gojuju's rings. And I'll be posting that soon once I get it edited together. But this is the other newest one that comes with Goju Polar stuff. We'll see how they fit into this new case that I just opened. So we just got some random ones here. Yep, and they just click right in. Try some different ones. You have to push a little bit on them here to get them in there. There we go. so they all fit very nice. And then you can put other ones in there randomly to keep, but I'll be keeping mine like this for collection purposes. As once I start getting once they start releasing more of them, I mean I'll probably put all the main rings, all 6 of those in here, and then just leave the Sentai anniversary rings in these. And then once I have a couple of these things filled up with the rings, then I'll probably put them behind glass, safe from having to dust them a lot. So I will stick those back in here. And there we go. All right, so that worked out. All right, switch gears now a little bit. I also have these from Common Super Sentai to Common Raida. We got some good Chizos, Talking Good Chizos, sets 3 and 4. And I actually already got these in the mail, but the one set didn't work, so I just had a new one sent out. So we'll do that one first to make sure that set's the one that worked, because I haven't returned the other one yet. So I believe it was this one, the Domaru. Alright, works. Ito Donut. The other one, Kulubea. nice. Now we'll open the other set. This back in. These are the other one. Zaka Zaka chips and poppin' gummy. Thank you. Thank you everybody who's chatting and who's liked everything so far. Just showing off some of the new collection that has come in the mail. Eat the snacker. And poppin' gummy. Very nice. And I forgot that they also play music. Which is crazy how much stuff they can pack into a little toy nowadays. Looks like the full song too. Let's see what the other one is. Ah, nice. It's the jingle from like the end. Very nice. Let's see what these ones play. Nice. And these are, I recently made videos that will be coming up pretty soon. I'm gonna do the one with the Sentai rings first, but I've also the first two series. I'm sorry, everybody. I just realized that, okay, I'm almost at 10% battery. I just wanted to double check my battery because, sorry, I lost a viewer because I did that. Kidding, of course. That's them. I don't know. I don't know if I should end this yet. I feel like, I should keep going a little bit, but I have to switch my laundry and check on something real quick outside. And then I can come back in and plug my phone in, and maybe we can try some of the gachizos in the belt. I mean, they make the same sounds as, the main ones, but still cool. Oh, I don't have an RV camper now. I just do things out of my house. I wouldn't be able, how would I tow all my collection around with me if I lived in an RV camper? I just, I guess I could get like a big truck or something, but I'm not a big fan of, big trucks or anything like that. I just, I like my 4-wheel drive car, and just being able to be around my collection and stuff here. I know. I got the joke. I'm kidding. But I think that I'm gonna switch to a little. We're gonna see how this works. Oh no, it's still there. I think. Okay. Uh, I mean, my collection is all. I suppose I can just show some of my collection here. Super Sentai Gears. If we want to illuminate it a little bit, we can always turn these on. Get a little bit better lighting here. All the multiple lightsabers that I have. It's hard to hold it like this, but. Got a bunch. Yoda's isn't charged. Turn that off. Just some of my other stuff here. It's hard without the light on it. Trying Trying to think of the best way. If there's a way I can flip this. There we go. This would be a bit easier here. Good juju. My collection so far. I have the Universe Robos mixed up a little bit there. KingKaizer. My regular Power Rangers stuff, my Lightning collection, and others. Here is, turn the light around here. Some of my Geats. Some more Dev. This is where I keep the Moby Dicks. I'll be putting the new one. Memorial Tsukai unit. Go Buster. I have more of my Gav stuff here. New videos with those coming out this week. Some of my stuff is behind the glass here, in this case. Older things like the Ultimate Daibuken. The Alien Rangers. My giant robots that I have to set up on top here. The movie, the Megazord from the most recent movies, probably the tallest back there. And over here we have Dawn Brothers, one of my favorite Super Sentai series. As you can see, when I walked by earlier, I bumped this over. Now I'm knocking more stuff over, but I'm not going to worry about it right this second. A different manga and comic books. I don't have a huge collection or selection down here, but and here are all my Gochizos. These are all the Legend Riders and the Angel series. I haven't opened those because they're the exact same things except with the little angel clip, so I left them in the box. There's our special Gochizos up there. Chocolate Frap, Pudding a la Mode, the Gachapod, the Keiki, Voodoo Jelly, and Rainbow Sherbet. And then all the traditional regular food Gochizos. This, I have to be careful, but those are the Ranger keys. It's hard to really tell how many there are, but they go back pretty far. Other Memorial Edition toys. And larger Memorial Edition toys, and then those are just regular deluxe KingKaizer weapons there. There's God KingKaizer. It's kind of dark here in the corner. Them in their cockpits, which I wish they did more of. And there's more good cheeses there that I have yet to even open. And then there's models that I haven't built yet, and comic books. But that's the big tour. So I don't have to end my live stream now. I'm going to do the exciting thing of changing my laundry, just my bedspread, and then we'll go back in and see if there's anything else with toys that anybody's interested in. And it's still wet anyway, so we're going to have to put it back on. All right. How are we doing on time? Good. Good. I've been live for an hour and 20 minutes. I need to go outside just for a moment to check on a couple things on my deck, but I have a nice view outside, and I will show you guys that. I need to be able to do it though without showing like cars or anything. Just basically that. I have to sit you guys down for 1 second. I know, riveting, and I apologize. All right, and I'm back. I needed to look at the bird feeders, and I also I wanted to, while I was out here, there's a family of deer that live out here. Oh, how's that for perfect timing? Literal perfect timing. The mother and her 3 babies, which normally deer only have 2, but occasionally they can have 3, and that's what we have here. Four total. The mother and 3 babies. Like I said, it's rare. It's as rare as like a human having twins or something like that. That instead of them having twins, they have triplets. But we've never seen it before, and for the first time, we have them now living out here. And the way you can tell is if when they're babies, if they'll nurse off the mom or not, because occasionally they will adopt if if one gets away or the mother gets hit or something. But all 3 of these, we saw them nurse off of her, so they are all her natural born calves, or I'm not sure what you call baby deer. But yeah, they live down there, and they make their way through a couple times a day, and they were the size of small dogs whenever they were born, but now they're already getting pretty big. That was about a month ago. Yes, wildlife and toys. I know more about the toys than the wildlife. I'll be honest with everybody, but yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of that bonus right outside. Because I love wildlife, but that's right. Senkaiser, crocodile modo. Oh, there goes another. There they go again. That's just two of them, though. They may be a little confused this weekend as well because the 4th of July with all the fireworks. I think that animals run a little crazier than normal because they normally go through here and hang out for about an hour or so until it starts getting really dark. But it looks like they're running around a little crazy because there's still some fireworks in the background celebrating the 4th of July. And it's all grown in now. I suppose I can show over here. I just don't try not to dox myself. But you can see we have a river runs through there. So that's why a lot of the deer live down here and stuff, because there's a water source right there. Plus we keep it's pretty quiet on this part of. None, none. There we go. There's a firework. No, I don't want to show anything with the cars, Bill, because I just don't. I don't want any accidental information out there. I still don't know how a lot of this stuff works. I don't know if it even matters or not, but just in case, I'll just show what could be anybody who lives in a nice part of the wilderness's backyard. It's called doxing. You don't want to dox yourself. Like I said, not that anybody would give a crap about me, but it's funny. But those are the bird feeders. I can show you those too. There's the one that has a camera on it, so we can look at the birds up close and identify them. Which that one's actually empty right now, but there's a bird goes there. They're skittish because they can hear me talking. And the fireworks. Again, that last one was pretty loud. There might be. Oop. Okay. Now we'll go back and then we can check out a couple more toys. I can show some of my belts. That's my beautiful mats coming in. Switch this back over so you can see this instead. All right. Get this set up a little bit here. I might have to raise it. How's this looking? We might need a little higher. But let me get a belt on here and we'll see. It's hard for me to get my whole body in shot with it being horizontal, but I know that YouTube prefers just from watching YouTube myself, more horizontal stuff. And I don't blame them. I mean, when I'm watching podcasts or anything like this, I prefer it to be horizontal too. But TikToks are the only ones, which I don't know if they're competition, if you're allowed to mention them on here, but that's the only platform I know of that actually prefers you to go vertical, like you're holding your phone. And I actually, as I'm thinking about it, I really better plug this in, or this could just end abruptly. My problem with that is my cord is not super long either, so I have to move this over. Which I don't understand about that. I think it's because of my TV. Well, we'll do it like this. Sorry everybody if I'm making you dizzy. I realized that I've got to plug my phone in. And I would like to get everything in shot here. But again, this doesn't work. I have to just move it. One moment. Okay, now I'm going to plug my phone in and move my thing. Dumb brick's gonna weigh it down now, probably. That's not bad. Hey, welcome in, Heart of Sentai. I was just gonna mess around with my gab belt and some good cheeses right now. I was opening some of the new stuff I got this week in the mail. And I'm just sort of testing out the live stream feature here on YouTube. I've been live on TikTok before, but I haven't been live on YouTube yet, so still figuring out how it all works, but get the belt on here. Yeah, TikTok's okay for certain things. And I post the videos I post here. I post on there. Whoops, as well. But yeah, it's hard for when you're really watching something longer, stuff like that. YouTube's much better. And I just hit the 100K, so I wanted to try out the live on here. And see how it works, and everything seems pretty good so far. It's just learning how to do it horizontally. And then, like, I have my chat on my computer, but it's hard for me to see it, like, if I don't catch it as soon as it's popped up on there. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, if your videos are way longer, then, like, you have to, oh, I can see, wonderful background here, but, like I said, I'm still figuring this out. See how this works here. Good. Henshin. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, just I figure show off some of the new stuff I got. I don't know if you saw from if earlier the newer movie that's here with the there we go. The Wizard belt, nice. Yeah, a lot of those older belts they get up there in price. Boom Boomger. Oops, upside down. Yeah, which is pretty sweet. The only thing that I noticed earlier is that it's upside down for some reason. Yeah, it is. That's what I was just saying. Is it's the only difference from the one that came out like 5 years ago. Yeah, I don't understand why they, unless they thought maybe people wanted to pose with it like this for some reason. But you would think if cosplayers were going to pose, they'd pose with it like this anyway. So I don't. I really don't get it. I don't get why they did that. But other than that, it's literally identical to the old ones. I'm gonna take this off so I can grab the other one here. Yeah, yeah, and then if they're gonna be remaking them, then I mean, I got it from I think a third party seller, so I'm probably stuck with it. Um, I don't know if I'll get another one or not. I might wait since it seems like every 5 years or so. Like I think that's how long ago it was that this one came out. They come out with the new ones, and I just sort of retire the one from 5 years ago. I put it back in the box and into storage, and then I'll keep this one out. But I don't know. Maybe for pictures and stuff, I should keep this one out. But mostly, I show the stuff off on video, and yeah, that's just the way it is. I couldn't believe it because I saw videos. I just thought they were hating on it, and so I didn't even really look at them. But I saw that everybody said that there's a huge mistake, and as soon as you open the box, you notice, obviously. But other than that, you know, it does everything else. It's pretty much identical to the same song, same sounds. I mean, they both. I mean, I had them synced up earlier. Some additional items coming to my. Oh yeah, go Juju. That's what I. One of the things I unboxed today was this. I don't have any rings in it, but where did I set rings? So much stuff here. Oh, I chose red. I always just go with the the main one. Goju Wolfu. But yeah. But I'm gonna probably keep them displayed in here. I have a couple of these things I got like this. You can get them at like craft stores and stuff like that. But they're like made to display jewelry, and like I have this one full, and the other one I have up there I can grab. But it has like the older teams and stuff. Like I have them going backwards. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I made a video yesterday with I went through every Sentai ring that I have so far, just the regular Sentai rings, and once I edit it together and stuff, I'm gonna post it. But I did them all. I'm excited for the universe version of the Tegasword because I mean it'll just be cool to have the silver one and have the rings in there. Mega Ranger and Kill Ranger and Jetman. Oh, okay. Yeah, and did those three come together in one of the sets? I can't remember where the Mega Ranger one came from, but I'm almost positive Jetman came from one of those, like, little box sets. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm loving Gojujo so far. Said, and I did make a video of Tega June, but I still have her combined with the Wolf Deck recalibration. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love making them. I love, I've been collecting for years and years and years, so I love like showing stuff off and, so other people can see it. And I like people to be able to look at the toys too, so they can decide if they want to buy them by themselves. But yeah, I'm really loving, I really loving the Tega Sword. Yeah, and then you go to pull the ring. And I don't know if you picked up Good Burn yet. My only complaint is that. Oh, really? Oh, nice. You have to go on and I don't. I don't know if I follow everybody back that follows me on YouTube and stuff because I was trying to do both and all that, but I'll definitely make sure that I follow you back. I'll be looking over this all when I'm done and everything. But yeah, awesome. I'm glad that you're doing shorts now and stuff too. That's sweet. But yeah, the only thing that I don't like about Good Burn is that it seems like he only recognizes this ring so far. Like, I have the Polar, Ranger rings on pre-order, so I don't know if they'll read differently in here. But like when I put any, when you put any of the regular Sentai ones in, it just makes the regular noises. Dawn Brothers and Zen Kaija. Yes. Yeah, those two of my favorite recent seasons, and one of my favorite toys of all time. I'll get it down here. Make sure I get that right. Because I love Stacy-Shiza, and turn it on here, but this is just one of my, like, his blaster is one of my favorites. Whoop. Alright. Damn right, I said him right. This is a little dusty too. I've had it on the shelf for a while. Yeah, and that's the mode I held the thing in whenever it's Kaito. But yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. I mean, I have the regular one too. Some of the things I didn't get is I didn't get the Dawn Brothers Geertzlinger because it was pretty much the same except it had the sounds from Dawn Brothers from what Kaito said instead, and and I do want the Odra Caliber Zero. I have I don't know if you can see it up there. I did a few videos about it. The Memorial Edition, and it's huge, and I love it. I can get it down there. But I just, they're $300 a piece, and I do want the Odra Caliber, but haven't gotten to that yet. Oh. I hate when it does that. Doesn't want to read right these Metal Gears sometimes. There we go. I'll grab the Memorial Edition sword here. See, it's huge, but it's awesome. Oh, part off there. So I have to hold it like this in horizontal. King Ojo is really good. It's a little bit more serialized than the other series, I would say. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But I like pretty much every episode is one whole series instead of like an overarching thing with the monster of the week. But it's really good. I really enjoyed King Oger. It's actually one that I'd like to watch again because there was so much going on in it that had a lot of like supplemental characters and stuff too. But I don't know, it was really good. But yeah, this thing is awesome. Man, I still can't get over how big it is. And then I have the different data cards and stuff for it too. They just add different voices and stuff like that. They don't really add a whole lot of other like of the henshin sounds and stuff. It's more different their voices and stuff. The blue one has that. There's a couple episodes where they get like a super transformation. It's still the same outfits pretty much, but the henshin's a little different. And if you put the blue data card in and cycle through, it will do that one. But the rest of them are pretty much just clips from the show. And of course, the Memorial Dawn Brothers gun that I have, which is again, Dawn Brothers is one of my favorite. Yeah, thanks. I said I love my Sentai stuff. Sentai and Kamen Rider, but I'm still fairly new to Kamen Rider. It's just been a few years since I've really been watching it, and I really just started collecting it in the last few years as well too. But I'm actually trying to watch some of the older series now too to just get caught up on everything. Like they have some of them on Amazon Prime, and then some of them, I can get on DVD and stuff. And so I've just been watching those and in my spare time. But yeah, man, I'm glad you came in too. Yeah, and that's awesome that you're doing videos and stuff now too. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice hobby. Yeah, yeah, I get most of mine from eBay too. There's a store called Tokyo Lectables, Tokyo and then Lectables. If you just Google it, it'll come right up. And they are based here in the United States, and their prices are, I mean, almost identical to Japanese prices. I'd say maybe a dollar or two more in some cases. But most of their stuff you have to pre-order, and if you don't, and it's a popular item, then you'll just will miss out on it. And so those ones that I don't get a chance to pre-order, if I'm not even sure I'm gonna get, or some of the bigger ones that I just don't have the money at the time to pre-order them, I get that stuff through different people on eBay. Like I found a lot of sellers on there that are like regular sellers that I buy from and stuff. That I mean, they're great and stuff. But if I can get them from Tokyo Electables, I will, just because it just has the cheapest prices. And so, like, I did have the ability, like, some of the new Sentai Power Up rings, like the Power Up versions of the. I ordered from Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've got different series and stuff like that off of eBay. I've got, I mean, several. I mean, a lot of the Super Sentai series I have. I mean, if they're not the ones that were released mainstream, I mean, I got those off Amazon. The one, I think it's Shop Factory that does them. Those ones I all got off Amazon, but like a lot of the other ones that were never released here, yeah, I've gotten them all from eBay. Like, you know, Go Onjer, Go Ujer, a lot of the different movies. I actually got a DVD off eBay years ago, and it's Bioman, but it's dubbed. It's dubbed poorly. I mean, the translation's good, but I mean the voice acting and stuff are terrible. But I watched some of it, and I couldn't watch all of it. I mean, it is from like 1985 or something like that. But it was cool to see it. But like, and if it was in Japanese, I may have watched the whole thing. But I just kind of cherry picked some episodes. But yeah, I get a lot of that stuff from on there, and I wasn't sure with Common Rider. Grab a sip of water here. And I might just sit back here for a second. Yeah, because I can see the chat here. Yeah, I mean, I've been using, I've so much I've ordered from them. I mean, I I think that they're great, and I don't ever. I mean, for years I've been using them, and when I do get a chance to pre-order, like I pre-ordered the Universe Tega sword, the Red Ranger power-up rings, and I'm trying to think what else I pre-ordered recently. Oh, the Udo, the Gojuju Udo figures, and they were. It was just a lot cheaper than I found anybody on eBay. Go back to the action heroes. Yeah, the action heroes look awesome. I see. I have all of the Udo, and I mean, I love them. I mean, I'll just grab any one. I mean, Stay Caesar is my favorite. You know, I'm sure you know what they are. I don't even know what I'm showing you, but yes, I pre-ordered them. They had a July release date, so I'm assuming the end of the month. Um, and I think they were like 70 some dollars, whereas the seller that I normally get, maybe $78, and the seller that I normally get them from on, yeah, I just pre-ordered them. They haven't come in yet. They, like I said, they had a July release date, so probably the Tega Universe sword, or the Universe Tega sword, I think its release date is July 26th. So, yeah, so I'm assuming that the Udo will probably get released the same day. But I mean, I might be wrong. But yeah, but they're cheaper on there. And then if you order, I think it's over $25, which it's really easy to do with anything on there. Then you definitely you get free shipping. And yeah, I love using them. The only reason I don't sometimes is because I'll miss out on the pre-orders. Or occasionally, like these talking Gachizos that I was showing earlier. I should move my camera a little closer. These I actually found cheaper to get, like sets 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 together from like a private seller on eBay. So sometimes it's still better to get stuff off eBay. But I use Tokyo Electables quite a bit, and I like them. I wish that I should ask them if they'll. I should ask them to see if they'll want me to sponsor them or something, because I use them so much. And when people ask, sorry about that shaking. I always tell them that that's where I get pretty much most of my stuff from. Yeah, yeah, and then sometimes, occasionally, this isn't perfectly centered. I'm gonna fix it here. I can still find stuff on Amazon, believe it or not, that not good. I haven't really looked for Super Sentai stuff that much on there, but like every once in a while there'll be certain like individual like gochizos or something that I can get on Amazon sometimes for cheaper than where I can get them anywhere else, and then because I have Prime, it's like the free international shipping. And I mean, it does. Some of them have taken almost a month to get here, but I mean, it's too good of a deal to pass up on. So, I'm getting the universe to take a sword as well to display them with the universe action, please. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I might break down at some point and get the. Oh yeah, no problem. No, I love to pass that stuff on because I managed to find them a while ago, and there are some stores online that you have to be really careful about, but these guys are based in the U.S. and I mean they have a great track record, and like I said, I mean literally years. I mean I've been ordering big purchases through them, and yeah, I love them. I definitely can't recommend them enough. I mean, in fact, besides eBay, sometimes Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, I've ordered a couple things on there. They were mostly Kamen Rider things that I couldn't find anywhere else. Like I got the Dread Driver from Gotchard for like, I don't know, it was like 30 or 40 bucks cheaper than anywhere else at Big Bad Toy Store, and it was a premium Bandai item. So I have used them sometimes too, but they mostly specialize in American toys, so it's hit or miss on what they have. Polaroids. Yeah, I'm going to I'm a completist, so like I have to get them all, or at least try to, like those chocolate campaign ones that come out every year that are like $300 on eBay for like those 2 campaign rings, which are like a different color of I think red and blue. Those I don't always get. It's just hard for me to justify spending the money on them. But I definitely have pre-ordered the Polar rings already, and like I said, I'm really hoping that they work in good burn. I mean, if not, it's not that big of a deal, but I would hope that they would read in there, and so far it seems like none of the other rings can. But yeah, they look cool, and I don't know if you saw the power up red rings, but they look really cool too. So I'm really excited about those. And that's what I don't know if you're big into as big into Gav or Kamen Rider Gav, but they like I have all the legendary Gachizas, but I haven't got stickers on all of them yet that come with like their final form. And I was a little bummed out that it doesn't announce the final form and the belt. They just look, you can put the stickers on them of their final form. But that's why I kind of like how the reds with the rings are going to have the power up rings and stuff. I don't know. I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, and then I also wonder too if he uses the polar rings in the show, will they change him into the 6th Ranger, or will he just turn into another red? I don't know, because like the rings don't look like they specifically have the 6th Ranger on them, which I kind of figured they would. So I'm not sure how those will work, but I ordered them. I think the first set of those comes out this month too. I think it's Boom Boom Jur and Zhu Ranger, I think. I mean, it'll be a bummer if they are just different colored, but it also wouldn't surprise me, and I'll still probably pick them all up. So how are we doing here? Going good. I mean, I'm assuming that that's minutes. 120 minutes would be 2 hours. Correct. I'm just trying to keep track of, because for my first live, my goal was to do on YouTube was to do 2 hours, and then I can look back and change anything I need to for the next one. And the other thing too is it's been long enough that it's getting dark out, and I have to go feed my sister's fish before it gets dark. I mean I could go out in the dark, but I'd rather not walk through the woods in the dark. So I'll stay on for a couple more minutes here. Yeah, I just wanted to. Honestly, this is pretty smooth, and it looks like my computer's about to die or two. Yeah, I have to take care of the animals. Luckily, not the dogs today, but because they took them away with them. But the fish, I gotta go feed them and rinse out their filter and stuff, so they'll be all right. Oh yeah, I appreciate you coming in here, man. I love talking about like Super Sentai and stuff like that, and just sharing. There's not a lot of people around that share like a genuine passion for the toys and all that stuff. And yeah, I love talking about it. Like I love showing off what I get. Like I just, even if I didn't make video, like I said, I've been collecting since I was in college, and I just, this is a cool way to show it to everybody. And like my goal too was to always like, with my shorter videos, you can just see what the main toy does like real quick, and then you have the option to, if you then if you want to get it or something like that without having to watch a super long video. And then I'm trying to make some longer videos now too, because honestly, that's what YouTube wants, is they want longer videos where TikTok wants shorter ones. So I'll still be doing both, of course. And I just filmed a bunch yesterday. It was the first time I had in a while, and I did a video of all the rings in the Tegasword. So it's probably going to be about 10 minutes long once I edit it all together. And yeah, I have some other cool stuff like that coming out. So, but all right. Well, I should always be like this. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, that's what it's I'm 41, and it's very like, it's just hard to find people that are into it. Like, I mean, I've met other collectors and stuff, but they collect the same Japanese stuff and all that. But yeah, I love Super Sentai, Kamen Rider. I love that stuff. I shouldn't even say like I'm working on learning Japanese. I mean, I know the base, like very basics. And I can't. I'm not good enough to even say anything really yet or anything like that. It's more, I can understand it much better than I can speak it. But I my goal is to eventually, be able to go over there and maybe pick up some stuff, firsthand. Go to the Super Sentai restaurant, I think it is, where you can meet some of the people sometimes. Occasionally, some of the actors and stuff are there, and I don't know. I think it would be cool. And I know they have Kamen Rider stores. I don't know if they have stores that are specifically just for Super Sentai, but that's a good part of the reason why I would like to travel over to Japan. And I don't know. My goal was 1 to 2 years. Again, I'd like to be able to speak it more, and I'd like to have enough money to buy a lot of collectibles when I'm over there. So I don't want to rush over if I don't have the money to get what I want while I'm there, and then I can always ship it back and instead of flying back with it. But awesome, for sure. As soon as I get done off of here, and like I said, I'm gonna go, feed the fish and all that. Then I will add you for sure. I'll follow you, subscribe, whatever they call it on YouTube, and yeah, awesome. Yeah, we can definitely talk more and all that stuff. And I think you can even direct message on YouTube. I know on TikTok you can, but I'm not sure about YouTube. But I'm pretty sure that I think that I know you said you don't really like TikTok, but I know that my TikTok name, I'm pretty sure it's the same, and my profile picture is a little different. But if once I follow you or whatever, I think you can send DMs on here. But I definitely plan on going live more here. Um, I have, I'd like to do more too up at like my bedroom. I just painted it and stuff, and I'm gonna hang some stuff on the walls. And there's a nice area to do like longer standing lives, and I can have like some of my toys surrounding me and stuff like that. And then I even thought of, I know it's not Sentai related and stuff like that, but I occasionally thought about doing a couple lives at night with my lightsabers, just because it's the only non-Japanese or Sentai or Kamen Rider related thing, and swinging those around a little bit. I don't know. It took me forever to get to 1,000 followers. And now that I have it, like I said, I definitely plan on going live more. And I don't know. I don't know if I will tomorrow or not. But maybe Monday I will. I might be doing something tomorrow, but Monday I think that maybe I will plan on going live, and I'm not sure how it works because like podcasts I follow and stuff on YouTube, I normally get notifications whenever they go live and stuff. But you want to try the snacks and food you'll be seeing in the show. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. All that stuff looks really good, and whenever I had I I apologize. There's just somebody else. Looks like they're outside my house, like, which I'm not real sure why. I mean, unless they're looking for, they might have. It looks like there's something in the back of the truck. They might be picking up fireworks from that they shot off last night, like the little pieces that go flying. I'm not that worried about it. But yeah, I know the snacks and food and the stuff. My cousin's wife is from Japan, and her brother it still lives in Japan, and he's actually really into all this stuff. And you know, he would be able to hopefully meet up with us, or you know, to me and my friend when we go over there, and you know, show me a little bit of the stuff and all that, but a lot of the other stuff I bounce off of her. Like whenever I see her on holidays and stuff like that, and she helps me out with like the little Japanese stuff. But like, I don't know. It's she. Anyway, my whole point to that was that she's brought snacks from Japan before, and not any specific ones I've seen in the good cheeses yet, but like they were always like really good. And they always have those good Kit Kat flavors and stuff too that I would love to try, like green tea and just the different, you know, I forget what the pink Kit Kats are, but it's passion fruit maybe or something. But yeah, they have good snacks and stuff over there. Yeah, and then at some point I'll do a video with all the goat cheesos and all that. I just did the pudding a la mode one, so that'll probably be my shorter video that I'll put out this coming week, and then the longer one will probably be the Tegasword one with the rings, and we'll see. Nice, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's very nice to. Like I said, I mean, I don't know anybody else who's like into all that stuff, you know, though not personally at all. So yeah, like I said, I love talking about it, and I know I bore my, you know, my friends with it because like I'll show them stuff. They agree that, you know, some of it looks really cool, but moon pies, yeah. I I'm trying to think. That's why I'm looking over here because that's where all my good cheeses are. Which one? I mean, there's several that look really good, but like I don't know. Even just the basic gummies, the hot chips, all their candy is like really good. Yeah, I know. It's a good show. You can't watch that show on an empty stomach. You'd be pegging out. Yes, I have watched Lupin Ranger, Pad Ranger. I love it actually, and I have. It's been a while. I will grab it real quick here. I have the machine gun, but I have. There we go. I just needed to get jet off. I think the batteries are still good in him. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I didn't spin it. It's been a while. There we go. Nope, I didn't do it right again, did I? It's been a while since I've watched the series. I watched it when it was on. There we go. Kaito Chinji. Yeah.
Moon pies. I actually haven't had a moon pie in a long time.
I like the little pink, or like the little chocolate cups that are filled with the marshmallow. Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched. Like I said, I watched it when it was on. But Lupin Ranger, Power Ranger was a really good series. They've all been pretty good. I'm trying to think of any. I always say that it's a good series, but I'm trying to think of anyone that has not been good, and it's hard for any of those to pop into my head that I can think of. I think they've all been pretty good recently. So some of the chatter online, people, people complain about a lot of things, but King Oger got complaint. But I think it's just because, again, it was very serialized and it wasn't as monster of the week, but it's still really good. I don't know. It's still Super Sentai. They're all good. So, oh, my battery's dying. All right, let's see how we're looking here. Okay, 131. That's pretty good. Yeah, I keep going. Honestly, maybe I'll try again later to go live on here. Now that I'm getting the hang of it and I have the setup going and stuff, I've really gotta go feed my sister's fish, and there's probably a couple other little things I should do before I settle down for tonight. But maybe I'll just try to go again later tonight, since I still have a couple days off of work, and I can show off some of the other toys I've been doing. Actually, some of my legendary good cheeses that I've been meaning to put stickers on for years. Oh yeah, they're like the little ice cream balls. Like, are they mochi ice cream? Is that what it's called? I can't remember, but they're like, yeah, the little ice cream balls that are wrapped in like the leaves. Yeah, I those definitely look good. I'm pretty sure they're called mochi. But yeah. Okay, awesome, man. Yeah, if you see me, hopefully the notifications will go live. And like I said, in about 20 or so minutes here, I will make sure I go on and add you back as a friend on here if I haven't done that already. Just so it will be good. And then, like I said, either later tonight, if not then, definitely Monday. But I might just come on later tonight again to mess around like I'm doing now. Just, it's nice to, like I said, just to talk Sentai and, getting, learning how to use YouTube better and all that. Awesome, man. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you're making videos and stuff too. I'm definitely going to check all that out. And I appreciate you coming in and chatting. And, yeah, awesome. All right. Well, I will talk to you and a couple other people that are in here later on. Thanks, everybody, for watching.